Just as a sidebar to all this, my son Jeff is here. He's my youngest son. He's spending a month with us here in the Villages, if he can stand it. And after 3 years living in the Republic of Georgia, and so it's a little change of pace for him, at least. And then my wife Vicki is there with him. And next week, Vicki and I will have been married for 50 years. And so, I saw you do that, but I don't know how she put up with me. So true story. I couldn't tell you all of them, but. Driving through the road, they were forever on the woods. Blurs the memories of the miles we shared between. Place you learned to say your prayers, place I took to praying. And breaking down my road, dog hill trains. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before I knew the half I'm sure of now. Followed me and led me on and be gone about it. Say it ain't the way that you would never let me down. So I love you till the lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours. You're all mine. Fried morels and fine hotels and all that in the middle. Every bite and curtain drawn, I want to taste with you. You got us in my days in bed, the muse I ain't refusing. Part of me that ain't around, I'm always talking to. Love you till my love gives out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, there ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, you're all mine. So I love you till my love's give out. I ain't lying, I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it, ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, you're all mine. Tyler Childers song. So we got off to maybe a much better start than I was expecting, even and part of it was because it was earlier. So we'll go back down the list again. I got a couple more songs I want to play, but we'll go back down the list again. I can't read it from here. Who's on the top? Steve? Dennis. Oh, it looks like Steve from here. But Dennis, if you want to play again, to pick another song, and we'll go through a song at a time until we run out of time at 8:30ish. So we won't get through the whole list again. So. Yeah. Thank you for coming. You did. did great, Wes. I hope to see you back here again. That was some great playing. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue. If not for you. He's an eating machine over there. If not for you, baby, now would see me wide awake. The day we'd surely have to break. It would not be new if not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. Couldn't hear her robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. If not for you. Not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, winter would hold no spring. Couldn't hear her robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. If not for you. If not for you. If not for you. Bob Dylan song. Before I started playing, I really started playing with people about a year ago with my friends over here in that side, and I didn't like to sing in front of people. Maybe some of you are like that, and I can't sing. Well, it's true. And so I looked at this T-shirt one time that said, "Just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't." And so singing is good for the soul, and many of us are afraid to sing, but I think generally we like it. And so I played a bunch of open mics around town here for the last 6-8 months or so. But I found it's a lot of fun. So, and I don't care what I mess up. So this is for my wife out here that's put up with me for 50 years. We've been married for almost 50 years next week, but it's actually, we've been together a bit longer than that, because it was the 70s, Remember when I was young and so stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk? We gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died, new were born, life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was the music that we danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust that we never gave it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old? Remember back, it's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had. Remember when? Remember when? Remember when? Happy anniversary next week. I love you.